That's better. Hello. I don't think I ever have started a stream where 22 persons already was waiting for me. That's wonderful. That's the power of colorathons. Thank you, Belinda, and for the idea, and Shelley for all the banners and work with videos and a lot of stuff. So, how are you? Welcome to this Saturday. Maybe you already have been on Connie's chat and stream. I was there for a moment, for some time, then I had to sneak out and fix some stuff. Okay. So remember to turn on live chat so you're not in top chat. For some reason, at least on my settings, it's always the first it's always go into top chat, and then you can miss comments. And it's good to be in live chat also later, because in 1 hour I will, let me see, about half through the stream, and I'm gonna, let me see, I'm so bad at numbers and counting, but I'm going to have a giveaway. So if you have followed me on Instagram and here on YouTube, you might know I like cute. I'm not much into transforming beautiful ladies into creepy witches or scary stuff. I really need my colorings to make me smile, make me happy. That was make me ticking. That's what I like, and I'm not much of a Halloween person. So this is what I will color today. Isn't it cute? So this will be cute, spooky on my stream today. And I have tried some colors on it. We'll see if I will follow this. I wanted to see if I could do green. I wanted to do green hair for some reason, and green background, because mostly I do, if you're following me, I mostly do dark blue backgrounds. Here I have tried some, and I also wanted to see, do I want the black background, because it's a frame. Yeah, it's easier to see here. As it's framed, it's I didn't know what to do really, if I was going to make it black around it or just keep it uncolored, and I haven't decided yet. But if I'm gonna do it black, I'm definitely gonna put in some dots. I love dots, cute and dots and blue backgrounds. That's what I like most. So this is made by Jenoviya Art, and as this is part of a big event with a lot of new drawings for this event done by a lot of great illustrators, there is a long list in the descriptions on who is in this event, this colorathon, this Spooktober event, and where you can find all the pictures on different Etsy stores. So Jenoviya Art have done 2 pictures. I have just printed this as I'm going to color it, but both are really cute. And she has also done, I'm going to show you, a picture which she will give away. I will just try to find, I took a picture of it on my iPad here. Let me see. So this witch, as a download, I will give away later a gift from Jenoviya Art. Okay, so I am going to use mostly Arteza today, because I thought it was a long time since I used them, and I tried it on the paper, and it worked really well. The paper I printed on, I don't remember now the name of it. I was going to bring it with me so I could show you, but of course I forgot about that. It's always something I forgot about. And I also have done some, it's the 72 set because I don't have the bigger set, so that means that some colors are missing, so I will probably, I have one polychromos and maybe some, where are my pencils? Sorry, I had them in a box, but where is the box? I have done, what I was going to say is that I have done comparison, so for most of my colors I have also found the closest Prismacolor. Okay, but this is both Arteza. That was not a good example. But I have done some, here it is, the right one. So I'm gonna use Pewter 023 a lot. And that's closest I could find in Prismacolor is Warm Grade 50%. But I need to find my pencils, wait. Okay, let's start again. So, oops, here is the paper I'm using, Daler Rowney Smooth Heavyweight, and it's 220 gram, and it's I ordered this online, so I thought it was A4, but it's A3, so they are huge. So I have to cut them in half when I'm using them, and sometimes I cut them in 4 parts. And here is my box with the pencils I'm mostly going to use, if I'm following the plan. But we'll see. And some decaf coffee. Okay, let's see who's here. I'm sorry, I'm just chatting here without even watching you. Let me see. Samine, hello, and Shannon, Roslyn. Non-disclosure. Connie, you had such great stream, the part I could see. Mary, Della, Rea, welcome. May, Mary, have I said Mary before? I think that. I missed Ange, Color Passion. Joy, hello. Anna, hello. Another of my dear Swedish coloring friends. Tavorna, sorry. Bea, hello. Yvette. Coloring Down Under, Ruthie, H. Wilson, Romy, Rosalie, have I said? I'm sorry, now I think I say Laura, say the same names over and over. Josephine, hello. Rain, Shelley, Yvette. Yeah, sorry, I say some of the names twice. Heather. Okay, so sorry if I missed anyone or if I said someone a lot of times. So, hello Lucy and welcome. Okay, do you have any suggestion what you want me to start with? I guess I will stream for 3 hours and then it's pizza time in our family. As always on Saturdays. Last week I said I was going to have tapas, but actually we ended up having pizza again. So, hello Anna Sora. Do you have any suggestion what you want me to start with? Otherwise, I'm just start somewhere, maybe with the hair or the background. Okay, let me see. I think maybe the background. I can start with the background, yes. So, actually I think it was quite a quick one, even if it was done with pencils. I didn't finish it. I'm gonna darken it up, I think. Here I have done it darker than the rest, but I didn't have the patience for that just with the test page. My hand was all sore after my... Look, do you have had problems with your Artezas or other pencils? I have the 72 set, as I said, and I bought it 2 years ago. And I haven't used them much the last year. And I was going to, am thinking of buying the bigger sets, but the tree in my pencils, some of them have cracked, and I haven't done anything about them. I have just been in their case, so it feels like it's very dry wood, and it have just cracked. You have some old Prismas that look like that. Okay, because I was wondering if this was just this set, particularly this Arteza set, or if it's a problem with Arteza pencils in general. Okay, let's see. Yeah, thank you. I'm happy you like the background, the green one. I'm gonna use a color called Moss. So let's see where I can find that. Moss. Arteza Moss is the closest color I could find in Prismacolor was kelp green, and you can see it's that the moss is lighter than the kelp green, but it has the same tone. I couldn't find another Prismacolor that looked anything like it, so kelp green, but maybe with a less touch or with a little bit. Yeah, it's a darker color, but it's the closest. So let's start with then that one. Hello, Melody and Gemini, Pat, Adri. Okay. So what I did on the background was hello, Johanna. I'm gonna zoom in. I just did one layer with moss. And I'm holding the pencil a little bit in an angle, so it's less risk of making harsh lines that will be hard to color over. And as you can see, I think you can see the paper is quite toothed, which means that it's a little bit like a sandpaper. In that way it will rub off the color, the pigment from the pencil. I don't have much pressure. I don't have super easy. This is when I hardly have any pressure at all, then it looks like this. So I have some medium pressure, maybe I can say. Hello, Anita. Of course, go and bring out some coffee. So I'm so happy because mostly when these events are running, if I am asked to join, I try to join if I can. But I have so hard to find time to watch other streams, which is sad because then that is the most fun of these events, to be part of the whole. But this time I have at least watched a little bit of Karron's yesterday with a lot of great tips about how to color faces, which is not something I'm very good at. And I sneaked into Nick and Tina's stream last night. For me it was night, late. I was in bed and I was really tired, so I didn't even say hi in the chat, but I gave a thumbs up and left to sleep. And I also was in your stream a bit today, Connie. But I didn't speak so much because I was doing these swatches in the background. So I was lurking. And if you are lurking too in this stream, that is perfectly fine, or if you are watching this later. Then of course you can't chat, which is sad, but at least you can read the chat and see what we have been up to today. Carola, hello. Okay, let me... As you can see, the point by now is very sharp on one side and very blunt on the other side. Maybe you can't see that, but it's because I forgot to, when you use them in an angle like this, the best way is to kind of turn it around from time to time, so you use different sides of the point of the tip, because then you kind of sharpen it evenly, so it keeps its point. Lulu, hello, and Johanna. So after me, Sammy, Karron chat will Sammy will stream. She's doing a Grazia Salvo picture, a beautiful one too. There, so there is a lot of fantastic new images for this Spooktober event, which I hope you have seen and maybe purchased the ones that you liked. Oops. There I had a little bit of too much, I don't know what happened, too much pressure maybe, or just a sharp part of the edge, because it was a little bit of a scratch there. Is it, Johanna? Your first actual live stream? That's wonderful. Welcome. It's nice to have you here. I think that if I had more time, I would do some streams in Swedish too, because I know I have some Swedish followers. But as most people in Sweden can speak English quite well and understand it, so, and then everyone, at least everyone that can English is invited, so far I'm just doing them in English. Okay, now I remember that my plan was to, as it's a light here, my plan was to have a little bit lighter green there. But okay, one layer of this moss I can still have. Then I can, instead of darken it up more, I can go lighter with a lighter green, and I think it will look okay. And I don't know about you, but I always get so enabled, want to buy new stuff when I watch videos. So far I have, when I saw Karron's stream, or it was this premiere, a new thing, when you can record a video and then upload it as a live stream, and you can be active in the chat. That was Karron doing, and it was amazing because I was so surprised. She showed her both hands and then she wrote in the chat. I was like, how is this possible? But then she told me about this premiere thing, which I didn't notice. She had talked about her favorite black, which was the what is the brand? I think it starts with the P. No, Spirerfarben, S, which she liked. Her favorite was the Spirerfarben black, and I have lots of blacks. But then I was like, oh, I don't have that one. Now I'm curious. Maybe I need that too. But Spirerfarben you can't buy here, and if I'm gonna buy from US, it's very expensive because it's the taxes plus the shipping. So I don't have to do that if I am buying it from UK or Germany. So I just have to forget about that. And I was also enabled when I watched you, Connie. You used these Copics. And I have some Copics, so I know they're really good, but I don't have many of them. I was like, oh, Copics. Okay, now I forgot. I'm talking so much. So good, I have an eraser. Let's see if it's work. I'm gonna saved some of, I'm not really sure how much, but like a circle. I think my circle here is too big, like a light circle. I want some kind of glow. I mean, a candle doesn't look like this in real life, but this is not a real life picture. It's a very such okay. So I might do a circle like this around the actual flame, but for now I will just leave a kind of a circle around it, uncolored. Okay, so Sargent Art is the same as Spirit Farben. Do they also have 96 colors? I have to check that up. And can you buy them in Europe? So my plan is to not enable you at all for a change. Except for the cute pictures. I saw that Jenoviya Art has, this is the same style as in one of her coloring books from last year, I think. With cute dolls, super cute. Okay, so they have just 72. You know, I guess you are familiar with this symptom. When you have colored and have started to collect pencils, you want as many colors as you just possible can. I mean, I owe so many pencils, but still I can find new shades that I don't have. And of course, I don't need every shade in the world. One part of me says. The other one says, of course you do. So I'm gonna do all of the background green now, and maybe some of it will be more greenish in the end, and some will be more brownish, blackish. Half of the fun is buying things, don't you think? The curiosity about the longing for it to come after you have clicked that buy button, and then waiting for it to end up in your mailbox, and then trying it. I realize I will never be a professional. Of course, I mean, not professional as an artist, but I will never be really, really good at anything, because that is just not the way I'm working. It's the same when I work as a journalist, and I have never been especially, I have no special knowledge. Yeah, except for, I know a lot about pencils by now, but you know, I'm no specialist. I'm just like to cover different topics, and even when I read, I do read fantasy, but I also read a lot of biographies and detective stories and feel good and books about real things. I can't choose. That's my problem. I can't choose. I want it all. And then you will never be as good at stuff as people that are just going into one medium or one topic. I'm a generalist. Oh, I actually have, after that was terrible, after last live stream last week, on my Saturday live stream, you talked about the indigo, the dark indigo from the Derwent Lightfast. And I was not going to buy Derwent Lightfast because I think they must be the most expensive pencil. They are super, super expensive. But then I was so curious, because indigo is in every set one of my favorite colors. So I thought, I just must have it. So I actually ordered maybe 6 Derwent Lightfast just to try them out. And one of them was, of course, indigo. I have a nightshade. It's more like a dark, dark purple, which I might use. So you enabled me during the last stream. Okay, now I'm gonna zoom out. So now it looks like this. One layer of moss. let me see, what did I do next? And what colors do I have here? I have to go to my box and look. So, yes. I actually, oops, think. Here I have them all. I will also pick them out here. It's like this memory game. Pewter and brown gray. Here you can see Nightshade, the Derwent Light Fuzz I was talking about. It's almost like the Black Grape in Prismacolor. Here we have some more greens. Yeah, and here we have the ones I didn't do a swatch comparing. I didn't have the time to do comparison with all the colors with Prismacolor. Okay, so okay, I'm a bit lost now. I think I actually done another layer with the moss. Before I put in more colors. And now I'm holding the pencil a little bit more upright as the tip is not as sharp anymore. And I have the same medium pressure. It works well on this paper because it's quite toothy, so there is still a lot of tooth in it. So I will be able to put in a lot of different colors on top of this. So do you have any name suggestion for the witch? The cute witch with her soft owl. I don't think it's a real owl, it's like a teddy bear. Actually, that is the one thing I don't know how to color. I did some tryouts on this one. I don't think it's perfect. It might work, but I thought that was difficult. Hello, Wendy. Sorry if I have missed anyone. I have been just staring at my color swatches and my page, so I have forgotten to read the chat. And I try to be really light-handed when I come. Oh, Samine, thank you for being here. Have a nice Saturday. When I come closer to this uncolored circle, so if I have medium pressure down here, I what is the word? I'm hardly touching the paper up here. And I'm not sure I want this circle to be that big. I will make it lighter, still very light touch here when I come closer to it. And I don't know how to do as this circle is kind of going out of the frame. That was one of the things I didn't know how to do, because if I didn't have the black background, it looked like kind of strange. I don't know how to do that. but I will don't go out with the green outside. Maybe I will use some of the yellow, which I will go into with later. We'll see. I mean, it's just for fun. It doesn't need to be perfect. I saw what you said on your stream, Connie, about being nervous for these streams. You like this purple, dark purple candle? I will try to do it a bit like that. And the plan is to do the hat similar, darken it up, but I didn't do that because I had pain in my arm after doing that part of the picture. The whole page yesterday, I tried to color it a bit swiftly and like a sketch. I'm spilling coffee, but luckily not on the picture, but on myself. I think I have forgotten what I was talking about, but hopefully, yeah, about being nervous. Yeah, I feel the same. Now when I'm here chatting with you and coloring, I don't feel nervous anymore, but before, when I saw what people were going to color during their streams, you know, this terrible, very human thing to compare yourself to others. And we have some really amazing colorists and artists among us. So you will learn a lot by watching their streams, I think. But it's also about hanging out and having fun, so I have to remember that and not comparing to the best of them, the ones who maybe actually have gone in art schools and doing their own coloring books and selling illustrations. So you can see it's darken up now with another layer. You can't see as much white shining through from the paper. Hello, sorry. Hello, Elin. Are you working today? Or is it one of those weekends when you're not working? Here we have this. I thought this was, what did I think it was when I just saw the picture before I started to color it in? I don't remember, but it's a bat. You can see it's a bat. It's a cute bat. I missed a little bit. I haven't used Arteza very much. I used them a lot when I bought them 2018, but then I started to buy, I realized I like the Prismacolors better, so I have mostly used Prismacolor the last year. But I thought it would be fun to use them again and also to see if I like them so much that I will buy the bigger set that's out now. On this paper it was really good. I think they are good. They are not as pigmented as polychromos or Prismacolors because these are not art grade pencils, but they have quite good pigment and they are in softness. I think they are somewhere in between polychromos and Prismacolors because they are not as soft as Prismacolors. No pencils are as soft as Prismacolors, I think, but they are not as hard as polychromos. Oops, I will leave this part and lighten that up later. And why I have left this little circle here is because you can see on this picture it's totally gone. You can't see it at all. And of course I can go in and cover it with white as I did with the spider web and then color a little bit of it. I don't know, but it was a little bit sad that it just got lost in the background. So if you have been on my streams before, you know that I always forget to bring a watch with me. But wait, I have the iPad today. Shoo. Then it was nothing. Usually I need someone to keep track on time for me. I will leave this uncolor for now, this little part, and see what I'll do about it later. If I will cover it like I did on the other one or not. Thank you, Anita, for bringing me the time anyway. Okay, let's see. It's always easier when you come to the second or third layer, because then you don't have to be so cautious. The first layer you have to be really careful not to go in too hard, but now you have like one protection, one layer of pencils on top, and then you don't have to be as scared. I don't remember anymore where I have done more than one layer. Not that is that important. Okay, let's zoom out. And I will also do one layer down here, another layer, so it looks almost the same everywhere. So this event is primarily this weekend, but I mean, we will color pictures from these illustrators all of this month, and it will be a huge and fun wrap up at Belinda's channel in the end of the month. Like a Halloween Spooktober wrap up. So there is a lot of fun ahead. Then I have to think, what did I use after that? I will see if it was this one. No, I think that was not. I think I went more into brownish. This is, maybe it was the coyote. I put my iPad into my box of pencils. That's confusing. As you know, if you're following me, I have a really small desk and I'm a very clumsy person, so a lot of times we have terrible accidents during these streams, like water falling on top of the picture, or coffee, or pencils dropping on the floor, breaking. But sometimes that don't happen. That is good times. Okay, I'm a little bit lost. I had picked out all of the pencils, but can't see it. Where are you? Okay, let's have some decaf coffee and hope everything will sort itself out. Okay, I'm searching for a pencil called Coyote. I found it. Coyote. And the one, it looks like this. Coyote from the Arteza. The one I found that was most similar in the Prismacolor was Green Ochre. It's not exactly the same. You can see the green ochre is a bit darker, but it was the closest I could find. And I'm going to use that on top of the green to make it more brownish. So I'm slowly darkening it up with different colors. Oh, thank you, Roslyn. I started these swatches, I think maybe last year. I did them, I'm gonna show you. I did them with, I bought these plastic folders, you can see. And then I cut out some paper and made swatches. But I'm such a big starter and I'm not good at completing stuff. So after some time I realized that when I'm color, I mostly just pick pencils widely. So I thought I will never be that organized. So I stopped doing it. But today I realized it could be really good, as I had done it before this page. You know, this one. So I knew what colors I wanted to use for a change. And then it was really easy when I had some of the old swatches from Prismacolor and now did the Arteza to just go around with the cards and find the most similar. So I got I hope I will get the energy to finish that, the Prismacolor swatches, and do the whole set of Arteza and the other ones someday. But I mean, I have also I'm going to show you, I have also started a new swatch book. And I have just done one page. This is Prismacolor. So that will also take some time. Someone asked me why I did another swatch book when I have this, which I have put a lot of work into with very big swatches. It took me ages to do this, and I like it really much, but the colors on some have faded and some pages are almost falling out of the book, and it also contains some sets that I bought but didn't like, so I sold them. So it's a combination of things that want me to do another one. I'm not really sure this was exactly how I did the other background, but I think that doesn't matter. Oh, Amanda, hello. I didn't see you, I think, but hello. Nice to hang out with you. And the plan is to go dark with the green, so we can have still green hair, but a much lighter. I have to see, did I have brown everywhere? I don't remember. I'm gonna have a bit of it here. And here, behind the broom. And good news if you are following my podcast, Passionista Colorista, the coloring book podcast I'm having. I have last week I told you I had edit 6 minutes of it, the next episode. Today I have, not today, but this week I have edit, so now I have done 30 minutes of it, so it's not that much yet left to do. And I think I will be able to upload it for my patrons maybe tomorrow or in the beginning of the week, and maybe next weekend for everyone. So, if you have forgotten, this is Jenoviya Art's cute witch. I think I will use it everywhere. Yeah, I don't remember if I did that on the last one, but I like this tone. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you. We started with the background. Yeah, I didn't know. I had missed, Jenoviya Art before this event, so I'm so happy I found her. We'll see, I might buy her cute dolls coloring book. I was planning on doing that, and then I looked at in my bookshelf and saw all of my coloring books. Like a little voice in my head saying, "Do you really need more coloring books?" Yes, Heather says yes. No, that's true. You can never have too much coloring books or color pencils. That's good. It's just I would need more time to actually color in all of them. But I guess it's good to, at least if you buy a book or a download, we are supporting the illustrators in this lovely community. So still medium pressure. How is the paper in the Cute Dolls coloring book, Anita? Is it Amazon paper? Yeah, at one point, I think it was this year, I decided to be a collector. Then I had reached the point of where I could justify buying the books to actually color in all of them a lot. But I realized, okay, now I'm just buying this book. I don't know if I'm gonna ever color in it, but it's so beautiful, and I like to just have it as inspiration and flip it through and enjoy the pictures, and it's also makes me happy, and I guess it makes the illustrator happy to sell more books. It always feels, I do prefer books from PDFs, as I love to flip through the books and have the pictures I have colored there. But if you print them, if you buy them as PDFs, you can print them on better paper, and it feels like it would be better for the environment, not shipping everything around the world all the time. Printing books, just printing the pages you want to color instead of having the whole book. But It's hard when you're a big book lover like I am. Okay. So I can always find a reason to buy more books and pencils. After that, I don't remember, but you can see it's much darker. I think I went in with one of the colors I'm going to use a lot. Arteza 72 set does not have a lot of different grays. If you have like polychromos or Prismacolors, you know they have a lot and lots of grays, warm grays, cold grays, and the Prismacolor have these French grays too. But this set didn't have so many. I guess a bigger set. In the bigger set, maybe there are more grays. I have not checked that up. Okay, now it's lost. This thing about comparison, this note is very good, but they are all over the place now. It was, here it is. Okay, so the closest I could find to pewter 023 Arteza was the warm gray 50% from Prismacolor. They're quite similar. So I'm gonna use that on top to darken this up. So it's going to be quite a lot of layers on this background. I'm going to go dark with brown and maybe some black as well after this, if just the paper can take it. I'm going to see if I have the warm gray 50% Prismacolor here. It's much, yeah, it's dark. Oh, I love them so much. I love the Prismacolor so much. It covered better, but I will use the Arteza. I feel a bit ashamed when I'm not using all the pencils I have. And the Arteza are not a bad pencil, it's a good budget pencil. So we'll see if we manage to do anything else than the background on this stream. But I think when I ask people what they want me to do on the stream or on the channel, backgrounds is a common question, so maybe that is good. I do love to color backgrounds very, very much. I'm not so creative and I don't like to draw, so I don't draw in stuff. I just like to cover them with different colors. Mostly dark blue. That's why I wanted to do something else on this one. So if they had more different grays, I might use different grays, but actually on this picture I use this for shading in the background, on the hat, on the candle. I used it also, pewter, on this. So I just used it everywhere. Is it like that? And now I stopped because I read something here that interested me in the chat. Not saying that the other things don't interest me because I didn't, then I just didn't see it. But Heather is saying that you need an undertone of either indigo or magenta before the black. Is that for the cat you are talking about? So is that a good way using magenta or what did you say again? Indigo? So okay, so that you use that to make it more black then if you use the, and now we're talking about polychromos. The undertone adds depth to the black. I know that if you mix blue and brown, they say it should be black, but I have never managed to do that well with pencils, so I think it's better to have, as you say, an undertone of, for example, blue, indigo, and then black on top to make it blacker and more alive black than just the black, because especially with polychromos they are so transparent. Remember that I'm going to do the hair also green. That's why I want, and also I want the light to shine. That's why I'm darken this up a lot. And the thing with color pencils is that they are made for, most of them at least, is made for being a bit of translucent, and you bring out different tones and colors by adding them on top of each other. So you can, they kind of build up the new color by all the layers. And it gives it also depth to not just have one color, but have different colors on top of each other. So, are you bored yet by all of this background coloring? I always wish I could speed myself up. I know I'm quite a fast colorist, but still, I wish I could do this thing you can do with videos, like speed them up. Good, good, it's calming, good. Hello, Grazia. So there will be a giveaway of a Jenoviya Art have given a, will give away a which page, a download that she has kindly given to this stream. Okay, let's use it down here. Or have I already done this? I can't remember where I started. Thank you. I'm happy you like the background. I think it was sheet down here because I want it to be darker and it's faster with the Prismacolor. So I'm gonna add some of the warm gray 50%, which was the closest one to pewter, the Arteza one. But this is more opaque and softer and more pigmented. Hello again, Saminen. Thank you. Yeah, it's starting to look like it's soon finished. So this background is greenish, brownish, grayish. It's not super green. Thank you, non-disclosure. Hello, Andrea. Okay, so this is the French gray Prismacolor. Almost the same as pewter in Arteza, but more creamy and pigmented. And I felt that it was very good for my hand. It's a bit of I have a weak hand. And I use the computer so much when I am working. And that is also a bit bad for the hand. So it is a bit tired today, my hand. Hello, Anna. Okay. Now it looks like this, and I have forgotten a little bit in here. And now I'm gonna go and do this a little bit lighter green. See what I used. I think it was one of these. Okay, let's see. I couldn't find the perfect fit to the Prismacolor here, I can see. So this doesn't look right. But maybe it was, don't the apple green? Don't they have an apple green? Wasn't that better? Spring green. I have said Chartreux, but that isn't, it's not the same. It's more like spring green, the absinthe green. I'm gonna use that, absinthe green. felt rude to have it over her face. I gotta zoom in. And why I'm keeping this lighter is because of the light. I hope that will make sense. And I will use the, let me see, I think I will use the yellow sapphire. Okay, it's just a mess now. My idea was really good with these swatches, but now it's just chaos. Chaos is my middle name. Oh boy, oh boy. I actually think it's this one. It's most like lemon yellow in Prismacolor. So yellow sapphire, where are you? Here. I'm gonna use it as a undertone here, like a light thing. I don't know how that's gonna look in the end. Also gonna use it here. And I also will use the ivory, the Arteza ivory. I always feel like I need an assistant when I have my streams. Someone that can pick out the colors for me. Like I'm just shouting out a color and someone will give it to me. Okay. The ivory is most like the cream. No, is it? Ivory cream, yes. So you can see they are not the same. Cream is less orange, but it was the most similar I could find. So the ivory I will use here around. Oh, it took some of the ink from the print into the coloring. And as I said, I'm not sure how to do. If I'm gonna have black on the outside of this frame or not. I'm also gonna use, this is the yellow sapphire again. I think that was a better color, a more yellow one. I'm gonna put it here and here. Maybe something like that. Hello, Solveig. Welcome. I'm sorry if I have missed anyone. Thank you, Solveig. Okay, so we are doing the background and I will use, what do I want to use? I think I will use the espresso or I had someone called dark chocolate there. I will go for the espresso. So I'm not sure which one is most similar to in the, if it's 123. I'm gonna go for my big swatches here and see. Here we have the darkest espresso dark umber. Yeah, it's something in between the dark amber and the espresso. Maybe a little bit more like dark amber Prismacolor. The espresso. So let's do another layer. Now it's a little bit difficult to go on top of the Prismacolor, I can feel. They are so waxy. So now I have to have quite a lot of pressure to be able to darken it down. I'm gonna zoom in again. Now I use just my iPhone, as I have a really good, web camera, but I have a bad computer, so they don't talk very well together. So I'm using just my iPhone. And I'm sitting just next to a window, and today it's sunny. And I also have a daylight lamp. So now it's almost more brown than green. I think this is browner, yeah. But you can see I didn't finish this background yesterday, so it is more green. That's, I think I went in with not brown, but black. I didn't have the patience to do all the layers yesterday, as I was going to restart it anyway. Oops, sorry, I'm outside the frame. That is the problem when you are zooming in too much. It's easy to color outside the frame, outside the camera. Isn't this sign super cute, the Happy Halloween one? And just try to not go so far into that circle that I'm not sure how to do. Easy, easy on the hand. Okay, and now I think I'll go to the black one. Black. Oh, Sherry, I'm from Sweden. I live in Sweden. I live in the same town as Hanna Karlsson. It's called Umeå, in northern part of Sweden. Okay, so this is the Arteza black. Oh, thank you, Lulu. It's a lot of colors, as you know now. But I think it works. And now I have to press quite hard. I think it would have been maybe easier to layer a lot with polychromos. But this works fine too. So it's a mix of very quite heavy touch and then a loose, lighter touch when I come closer to where I want things to be not as dark. A Swedish laphound. I have no idea what that is. Some kind of Swedish dog? Maybe you can send me a picture on Instagram. So I don't think I want it to be all black. Now I'm thinking out loud here. It's a rare one. Cool. I haven't heard of it. I have to Google that. Oh, they are almost extinct. Extinct? That is not good. I'm not really sure about this broom. I guess I could have some background here and there, but I'm not sure. Oops, sorry. So soon the background is kind of finished, except for the ring around the light. So I guess that will be what I'm doing next. And then we also have the giveaway to look forward to. And I will add a little bit of black here too, just to make the circle, the light circle, even more light. Because when you start with a white paper, you can never get it lighter than the paper, but you can lighten things up by making things around it darker. Okay, let's zoom out. Okay, so now it looks like this. So maybe I need to do it a little bit more black up here to make it more balanced. But what do you think? I think it looks quite cool. And I think this was the one I did yesterday. So this is darker. But as I said, I just did more layer up here, but then I left it here. So here I just have more of the green, more of the moss green and the pewter, I think, only. You like the black, we bring it down a little bit more. It makes more drama into the picture. So I hope you like this new one, even if it's not as green as in the other picture. It's more brownish. Yeah, it brings the atmosphere, that's true. And then maybe it will not look so strange to have the green hair, which will be a lighter, much lighter. Mostly I do the background last, as I don't know when I start a picture how I want the background to look. But this time, as I had done a pre-sketch, I knew, so it was easier now to do the background first. Now I don't have such big pressure. It was less saturated here. It was less, I mean, what is the name? I can never remember that word. Burnished. It's not as burnished down here as it was up here. Okay. I think we can go even blacker if you want to. I will do it again. Let's see. Thank you, Kat. I will be more careful. The first time I went over this part with black, I was kind of sloopy. I didn't have enough amount of pressure needed for this Arteza when we come to this layer. If I would bring in the black Prismacolor, I guess I would need to be very careful because it's so black and so opaque and so creamy. Tonight I know people hate when you are talking about your dreams, but sometimes the dreams are so funny. And tonight I actually dreamt that I was going to a party, and it was years since I was on a party, so I had to go around in the town in my dream to find clothes, but every store was closed. But in the street, at least one person was sitting with a coloring book and kind of drawing and coloring and selling her pages to people. So when I woke up, I thought she must have been super fast colorist to be able to do that. So I don't know which one of you it was in my dream tonight, but some of you were there. Okay, so now it looks like this, and now I'm gonna go in with some, I think it was the absinthe green again. Absinthe green, which was a little bit like spring green Prismacolor. I didn't have a swatch for that. I do have it behind my... Okay, now I realize why I picked the other one. No one is exactly like this in the Prismacolor. I don't know where is the spring green, but okay. No, spring green is here. Okay, so absinthe green was hard to find a similar. Absinthe green. I guess that was why I brought out the yellow chartreuse. No, not the okay, just ignore that. I'm sorry. I will use the absinthe. In the circle, on top of the darker background, and then here where I have just one layer of moss green, moss. I wasn't sure about this light circle. I think it maybe would have been more effectful to have the background and just a candle. Can I still do that? What do you think? Maybe it will be hard now. Maybe it will be hard. I thought that if I could erase this absinthe that I gently have put in here and just do the same background all over, and then just color in this flame and make it like light yellow on the top of the candle, but still have it dark around. Would that be more effectful than to do like a light circle, which I will be not as big as this one and not as yellow, I think. All these decisions. You think that is a good idea to take away the circle? Is that what you're saying? I'll see if I can erase. I will try that because I wasn't so happy with that circle in the other one. But now I'm not sure it's possible, but we'll try. We try to forget about this circle. I should have done it from start, but hey, what is a stream without testing things out? So then I need the moss again, the moss green. Artesa moss green, which was not similar, but the closest I could find was kelp green. In the Prismacolor. Okay, let's see. Let's take a deep breath and try to do the same thing here, which I have done everywhere else. Okay. I'm not sure that will look good or bad, but we'll try. Otherwise, maybe I can do a circle in another paper and glue it on top of this. But I think this can be more effectful. Exactly, because that was what I thought here, that the flame disappeared, and yeah, exactly. I just forgot that I thought that, but now I remember. So let's restart. This will be a slow repetition of the background. Another layer of moss green. Yeah, that's true. It depends on how close it is to the wall. But as she wears shoes, and we have the spider web, I think this can be a cellar or maybe outdoors even. We'll see if this is possible. It will take away some of the, what do you say? It will be quite a more boring maybe background, because then everything will be the same color. But let's ignore that. Let's try this out. The good thing with downloads and prints is that you can always restart if you want to. Not that I am a patient person that have the patience to do that. Well, what am I saying? I have done this. Sometimes I do, but mostly not. Okay, so here we have the forest green. No, moss green. Yeah, that's true. I can leave a little bit, but still go darker than my first plan and not do this super yellow circle. Oh, bye, Heather. Thank you for being here. Okay. And then I will bring a little bit of pewter in. To grate a bit. My plan for my upcoming streams are to finish my Kirby's jellyfish page, and after that I think I will color in a book with an illustrator that I have never colored, I think. Millie Marotta, her latest book. I have been a bit terrified about all her patterns on her beautiful book animals, but they are so gorgeous and I think I will give it a try. Yeah, lots and lots of patterns, but you can color them over. I have seen people do that. You can do however you want. I think I will leave it a little bit like this and then see how dark I will go after I have done the candle. And maybe it's soon time. I will see what the time is. Yes, it's time for the giveaway. I will just finish it down here. Now it's kind of burnished on some. It's not super burnished. It's not. I can still go in with more colors, but I have to have a much harder pressure, at least with this Artisas. Okay, so now it looks like this, and you remember my sketch looked like this, so I think this looks better right now. Okay, so let me see. Do we have Samini here? Yay! I don't know. Do we have any more admin? Maybe not. But that's okay. Samina, are you ready? I thought we should have the giveaway, and I have forgotten about to prepare for this one. I did all these swatches and I did this one, so I am super prepared compared to my regular streams. But I forgot about the giveaway. I didn't forget about it, but I forgot that I need a paper and to write down your names. So I'm going to show you again. Now it's giveaway time. Jenoviya Art, who is the illustrator of this cutie. Oh, bye Heather, and bye if I have missed anyone going. I'm going to show you. I did a picture. Here you can see my picture through the camera. A picture of the picture in the picture on the screen. Let me see. Yeah, here. This picture you will be able to win as a free download. Jenoviya Art has given it to me to give away for you. I'm going to zoom in. Look, it's very beautiful. Beautiful witch with this beautiful dress and hat in front of this big spider web, and a candle, a little candle, and a little pumpkin. So if you want to win, have a chance to win this download by Jenoviya Art, write down your name. Say I'm in with caps if you can, but just say I'm in, and then I will write your names here and pick a winner. So just remember, be in live chat and not top chat. Mary, oh, sorry, that Mary. Oh, this pencil was not. Let me see. I have to. You are just my. You will just help me. I hope someone to not miss someone. Joy. Wendy. This is, what is it? It's just 0.2 chips, so it's so tiny. Okay, I have to go up here and see. Mary, Wendy, Tracy. And Lulu. And Ria. And Gemini. Hello, Kenny. Let me see. I have to go up here. Where was I? Gemini. Mieke. Okay, I have to go up again. Liz. Anita, my world of colors. Let me see. Rain. Chains. Bless. Rain. Anne. Annie. B. And Adri. Megan. Coloring down under. Della, not Delia. Della. And Cat. Yvette. Yvonne. Well, that might have been easier coloring down under, but let's do it this way. I'm much better with words and names than with numbers. So then I will be confused anyway. Yvonne. Romy. Anna Sora. Okay. Anyone I have missed? Or do we have? I'm in. You are writing in the... Maria, this is a giveaway. It's not the giveaway of this, but it's a giveaway of another drawing by Jenoviya Arts. I'm gonna show it to you. Here, it's a beautiful witch. A download of this picture in front of a spider web and a light and a little pumpkin. So I'm in. You are writing if you are in. If you want to be in the... Maria. Let me see. Have I missed anyone? Hello, Didi. Kelly. Is it anyone else that just have come in that want to have the chance? Yeah. Hello, Karron. I loved your stream, your premiere yesterday, the part I could see. Let me see. Anyone else that want to be in this giveaway where you can win? I'm gonna show it once more. Not that one. That one. So this beautiful witch by Jenoviya Art. Good morning, Jilly. Do you want to participate in this giveaway of this picture? Write "I'm in" the chat. Otherwise, I'm gonna pick a winner. And now it would have been good to have a scissor. Yeah, yay! I have one. Sunshine. Yeah, you forgot yourself. Samine, of course. Samine. Okay. So let's do some scissoring. As you can see, I'm not so digital. I'm very analog. Okay, so let's do some poof. Oh, it's on the back of my swatch for my last stream. You can see a lot of blue swatch things coming up here. It's very analog. I also like note-its, post-its. But now I'm not at work, now I'm working from home, so now I don't have post-its everywhere. Now I try to use the planner in the computer instead. Okay, so let's... Oh, what is it I don't like? Something Shelley has said. I can't even find it. I guess it can be something I don't like. It can also be something I don't know about. I can't even find it, so maybe it was a really good idea that I can do another dog. Random generator. Oh, I have used that sometime, but the problem is that I have it on my phone, which I'm streaming with, and if I had been very planned, I could have downloaded that app on my iPad, but I didn't. I forgot about that. So let's go very analog. But I really like that. So I like that random generator. I was just happy I had a paper and a scissor and a pen. So I thought I was so planned with all these little notes here, and that I had actually taken a picture of that picture you were going to, was going to have a giveaway of, but it's always something I forgot about. This time it was how to do this giveaway. Yeah, no, that's true. I don't like numbers, but I do like the randomizer. I don't know what I thought. I just thought that if you were going to pick numbers, I had to be good at numbers. I don't know. Just ignore that. Just ignore that. Okay, no more. I think I have everyone here. Now I just have to find. Let's keep doing it super analog. I have one of these pouches. Folder. So I'm gonna put it here, close it, and do like this. And I'm not gonna look, but I'm gonna put in my hand and put out a note. Let's see who is the winner of the beautiful witch. It is ba-da-ba-bum-bum, Joy. Yeah, the lucky case. Actually, I think I will put in another prize. I will also buy another winner one of these pictures. So one from Jenoviya Art and one from me. The second winner is, when when I have all these notes, it felt like one winner was too little. Winner number 2, Adri. So Adri and Joy, congratulations. You are the winners of the Beautiful Witch by Jenoviya Art. Can you see Adri, Joy? Great. Okay, then it's time for what do you want me to keep doing? Should I do the candle maybe? So. Not that I remember how I did that. Let me see. Okay. So this pages comes in 2 different versions. On my sketch, I used the one with more gray lines, and the one I'm coloring now has more black lines. So I wonder if I have to kind of cover this with Posca pen or something to tone it down. Where is my Posca? Let's shake the Posca pen. I'll also cover a bit of the light, the candle. Not sure. I think I'll start like that. And then I will, okay, it's just a mess, and you can see it. I will take away some of the pencils I will not use now, and just keep the yellows and okay, the orange and that, I think it was sienna brown. Yes, this sienna brown. I have not swatched that with the polychrome, with the Prismacolor, so I don't know which one it's, which Prismacolor is most look-alike. So let me see. I will start with the ivory. I must see on my other candle so I can... Oh, I am using... I'm going to show you again. Thank you, Samina, for notifying me. I am using Daler-Rowney, 220 gram, and it's called Smooth Heavyweight. So this is a very big one, but I have cut it in two, so it's more like an A4. Okay, so sienna brown. I'm gonna use, and I'm gonna just take out the other swatches so I can see them. Of course, one on the floor now. So the yellows I have taken out is Yellow Sapphire, Lemon, Tuscan Sun, Sunflower. Yeah, it was those. And sienna brown. And I'm gonna add some black on this thing. I don't know the name of in English, this thing. And then I'm gonna add some sienna brown down here. I'm gonna zoom in. I'm no expert at coloring candles, but I'll do something here. Ivory. I think I need something more. It doesn't stick very well on top of the posca, I think. Maybe I shouldn't have covered this line. Well. You always learn something new. And that is the fun. So this is Yellow Sapphire. But actually I don't want that one. I want the lemon. But I hadn't picked that out. Lemon, which is a warmer yellow than the sapphire. And some of my cracked sunflower. Down here on the sienna. Thank you. So one more hour left until our dear Sammy is coming and stream for us. Well, I have to go and pick up pizza as always, but I can rewatch it later. Okay, so here I need to bring out my battery eraser, my Derwent. It needs more new batteries, but it's still working. I had some, okay, maybe the ivory is better. It was hard to, you can still see the lines through if you compare it to this one, but this was paler lines from start. This was much blacker. Let's see. I'll cover these two. See. I don't know. I never know what's going to happen. Not even if I have a sketch, I know what to happen. Because then you change it. Okay. Well, I will leave it like this because I will do a little bit here because the plan is that it's gonna look lighter when I darken up the candle. So let's do the candle. Okay, candle. I could just find one purple in the 72 set that worked, and it is the amethyst. And the closest in Prismacolors was violet. So I will start down here with the amethyst. So I'm going to do a purple candle. I don't know if it's going to look exactly like this, but my plan is to have purple here and then purple on her head and purple down here. So it's purple a little bit everywhere. And I hope that will look good. Light pressure from start, first layer. Oh, thank you, Kat. Yeah, it was really good to have a sketch to come back to. Then you can use some of it that you liked and don't use the things you didn't like. So maybe it's too early, but do you think I should do it black, or should I just keep it white outside the frame? Okay, I'm gonna do another layer. Well, I'm gonna do another layer down here at the bottom. You like the border white? Yeah, I think I wasn't super happy with that black border. But on some places I think it looked good, but on some places it did not look good. I'm gonna zoom in again. So I haven't covered the whole light, the whole candle with white Posca. It it depends how dark I will go, because as I said on the sketch, here you can't hardly see the lines as I went pretty dark around the edges, but that was a lighter, a more grayish line art. So maybe this will look different. I was thinking of printing another copy of this gray line, more grayish line art, as I really like that, but it felt bad for the environment that I already have printed this, and I mean it's beautiful, and maybe it's easier to see the line art on camera when it's blacker. Soon I'm going to bring in that color I said in the beginning I was going to use a lot on everything for shading. Oh, it's midnight. Cat, you need to sleep. Go to bed. Go to bed. Of course. Thank you for being here with us. Okay. I will leave it for like this for now. And I will bring in a bit of that lemon. Oh. I'm not sure if the lemon or the ivory was better. Something like that, maybe. And I'm going in with the pewter. The warm gray 50% was the closest in Prismacolor. If I can find it, I will use it. Oh, Maria, bye. Coyote, dark chocolate, indigo. And I have not dropped any pencils today. This is strange. Have I dropped any? Maybe without noticing it. Okay, maybe I can use the warm gray. No, here it is. Pewter. Bye, Angie. Thank you for being here. Okay, so let's zoom in and make it less vivid. Pewter. Oops. Amethyst again. Little bit more here. Maybe this is a bit of it too, dropping. Maybe here we have some of it. Maybe here too. And the pewter again. That was super fun, Tavorna. Your dog is snoring so high, so you can't even hear things sometimes on the stream. Oh. Okay. I'm using some of it even here where I'm going to do it brown. But I can start to darken it up as a undertone, like the first layer. As I said, I used this pewter almost everywhere to darken things up, as they didn't have super many colors that worked for this. And then I have the 72 set. Oh, that's so funny. I'm competing with a snoring dog, and I'm losing big time. I'm just doing this as a first. I'm gonna make this brown later. Later, Sherry. Take care. Thank you for joining. And then I will go to the black. I'm gonna zoom in again. Noir is the color called in Arteza. So in the description you can find links to all of the, I think it's to all of the streamers and to the schedule for this event, and that is running from yesterday to and today and tomorrow. And you can also find links to all the Etsy pages where you can find and buy these illustrations made for this event. Oh, I'm happy you like the purple, Mary. I'm kind of making it less purple now, but still shining through. And I hope I will do the hat similar, so they will look nice together. My plan is to use the same colors. I'm not sure how dark I should go here. And I think I will go in with something that I couldn't find in this Arteza 72 set. So I was aiming for the black grape, but then it had lost its tip, and it's so tiny, so it didn't fit in my sharpener. So then I picked another color that was very similar in another set, and I'm gonna show you soon. It's called Nightshade, and it's Derwent Lightfast, As I said, you enabled me during the last stream talking about how much you love the dark indigo from the Derwent Lightfast set. So even if I will not be able to buy the whole set, I thought I could try that one, and so I bought like black, white, nightshade, which is black grape almost, and some few more. Okay, I can't find a swatch for it. Too many swatches everywhere. Wait, here it is. So it's a really, really dark purple. It's like, I would say it's very similar to black grape. So I'm gonna use that too, to keep the purple but make it darker. Let me see. A tip from Karron here. Isabel, glue your short pencil to the back of another pencil with super glue and you will be able to... Yeah, that's a good tip. I've heard it before and forgot about it. Thank you to reminding me. So yes, it's a very beautiful purple. I couldn't resist buying it, as black grape in Prisma is one of my favorites, as you could see. Hello, Helen, and everyone I have missed coming in after I said hello in the beginning. Welcome to this Spooktober event and to my stream. Unfortunately, I will not stream anymore this weekend, but at least I could stream this time. Okay, I think I will go in with a little bit more of the amethyst, the first color, very gently. So, what do we think? I will bring out the white. This is luminance. Oh, I'm happy you like it, Mary. It was so cute. But as I said, I was a bit nervous when I saw what everyone else was going to do. They are so super talented, everyone. But then someone told me to not compare and to remember that it's about having fun and coming together. and having fun, I can. Oh, thank you, Mary. We when we had this conversation, uh, we realized that everyone is so hard at themselves. I think that also applies on actually artists, people that are having this as work. And it's hard not to compare yourself to others. But we have our, and I think it's also like that. I don't know about you, but I always kind of compare myself to people that like to do other stuff than I do. So I tend to admire people that are. Thank you, Kit. That's true. At least I'm doing very many of them. Dark blue backgrounds. Yeah, when you're talking about that, I know this is not this stream or this colorathon, but you know this one, which I am working on the other streams, dark blue. I do love my dark blue backgrounds, but yeah, I tend to compare myself to people that color very soft and delicate and do amazing portraits, as I'm not very good at them. But when I was thinking about it yesterday, it's not just that I'm not good at it. The reason is also that I'm not like to color them very much. I like to color vivid and a bit childish and cute. But I always compare myself to people that are doing different things and do them fantastic. So that's strange and bad. So let's sweep out and see. So now it looks like this. And I think I will darken up the background a little bit more, don't you think? The moss again. So if you are coloring this or any or the other witch by Jenoviya Art and post about it on Instagram, remember to tag Jenoviya Art, of course, but please tag me as well. I want to see them. So you are practicing to color cute. So, I mean, you're really good at coloring beautiful ladies. This is a bit terrible to say, but I hope my family don't want to hang out with me after we had the pizza, so I can sneak into Sammy's stream. I think I will go in with a... Yeah, Carola, you were not here in the beginning when I said that last week when I told you I was going to have... tapas. It ended up we had pizza anyway. So it's always pizza time, apparently, on Saturdays. So this is the coyote. And the one I found on Prismacolor that was most close enough was green ochre. Exactly, they are not watching, I'm quite sure about that. But I'm whispering. I do love to hang out with my family, but I always miss so much during this colorathons. Good, I thought the time had fly by, but we have like 40 minutes almost, 39 minutes until Sammy's stream, where she's gonna do Grazia Salvo. Salvo? Salvo? I'm not super happy about the flame. It didn't cover on top of the yellow didn't stick on top of the white Posca very well. Don't do that. Don't sneak in behind the back of Ruthie. I think I might use this after the stream, the coyote on top, to kind of, I'm gonna just show you to kind of blend out, have a little bit more pressure and blend it out so you can't see the paper shining through. It was a good blending color. And then after that I might go in with more black if needed. I don't know. When I don't know, I start to whisper. I don't know what to do with this. This is ivory. And I think I will try to erase. Yes, Anita, thank you for being here. See you later. I don't know how yellow I should go. And a bit more of the lemon. And some. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you what this is until I have tried it. I think I will use this instead of sienna brown. No, 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 no. Maybe. Usually I try to find a reference photo. And I have some on my iPhone, which I'm streaming with. gonna zoom in so you can see what I'm doing. I'm doing some sienna brown here on the melted part to hopefully make it more popping out, the yellow part. And this cracked sunflower. Ah, Solveig, yeah, that was a great tip. I also learned something from that. To use magenta underneath, or indigo underneath the black polychromos to make it darker. Okay, I'm gonna zoom out again and see how it looks. I think it needs... I know what it needs. This is the sienna brown again. I'm gonna zoom in again and see, and then some ivory maybe. Now I would like some kind of red, and the only one I had was this carmine red. I'm gonna add in a bit of red. Red. And a little bit red up here. And I want to go in with a sunflower. Or again, no, this was yellow sapphire. Okay, so it was, I said it was sunflower, but it was this yellow sapphire. Hello, Charlotte, and welcome. Well, at least I think it looks better than my sketch. That was like this, and this is how it looks now. I will take down a little bit of the yellow. top of the white I did here. It's not showing up much, the yellow, but maybe a little bit. Yeah, it looked better than the sketch, exactly. Some Tuscan sun too. That's more of an orange. Wendy, thank you for being here. Take care. And some and some of the white again. Let me see. Sunflower. Still not super happy about it. Thank you. Thank you for the time. Let me see. I think I will go in with the amethyst again. Artesa amethyst. I gotta zoom in so you see what I'm doing. Oops. I'm bringing back a little bit of the lines here, I think. And I'm going to use the espresso. Okay, so what we managed to do during this stream was the background and the candle. Which I still want to work a little bit on because I don't think I have managed to get the right it's okay, but it's something about it I don't like. I just need to figure out what that is. I think I just figured it out. I want to make the flame. I want it to I don't know, be like lightest, but still yellow. I don't think this is very realistic, but hey, since when have I colored realistic? This is, I'm gonna show you. This is the sienna brown. So I'm kind of just mixing now and try different versions of this sienna brown, which is like a reddish toned brown, and different orange and yellows and a bit white. I hope I don't need to just take it away, erase it all. Let me see, what is this yellow sapphire? Does it look okay? I think it's so hard to see that myself. I'm gonna add in a little bit of red around it. I took away all of the circles you can see I had here, so it looks totally different. What was this? Lemon? Okay, if you say so, I will practice to believe you. Espresso? Magical ambience, that's fun. That's cool. Okay, and then yeah, now it starts. Woohoo! It was just a Posca pen. Let me see. The black. And I don't think it will look super realistic. I mean, it's not realistic ever when I color, but I mean, the face should be dark, but I will do it so it's maybe a little bit darker than this, but it will be cute and possible to see, even if she's standing in this darkness. Hello, Nick and Tina. I actually lurked a bit on your stream yesterday, but I was so tired. I was in bed going to bed. I was in bed going to bed. My English is perfect too. I was going to sleep. So I didn't say hi because I was too tired to chat. So I just gave you a thumbs up and spent some minutes there, and then I fell asleep. But I hope you had a nice time. I might go even darker with more black up there, and maybe go in with a blacker black or a more opaque black, like the Prismacolor or Luminance. We'll see. Yeah, I think this candle needs the same dark black background, greenish black, to stand out. It looks better now. And I can use more black down here. On the Hello, Shell. Welcome to the last part of my stream. I have had such a cozy time. What is the time? Okay, so 18 more minutes until Sammy's stream. I could go in with like a pink on top of this to make maybe the purple look a little bit more like it's almost light purple up there. I'm not sure, but I think I'm gonna leave it like this for now. Of course, there is a lot of duties, mama duties during Saturdays, isn't it? Well, every day. So my plan is with the hat to do similar like this one. So depending on how that look. Yeah, I think I like it now. When I darken the background around it, it became better. And I can also go in with some white to define it. Maybe. Yeah, as I did the background so dark, I think I can go in with a little bit of white to kind of make the candle more visible, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that. But I'm just so curious at how it would look if I add like, I don't know, a lavender or something. What do you think? I will try it down here. This is Prismacolor lavender. I don't think the Arteza have this in. It's 72 cent. Sorry, gonna zoom in. It doesn't show up that much. Maybe a little bit. Just between. Yeah, it was a really good color between the purple and the yellow, I think. And that makes me think that I'm gonna do another thing on the hat than I did from the sketch. I'm gonna start with Prismacolor with this lavender as the lightest color. I know you can go from dark to light. I'm not that confident, so I always start with the lightest and build them up from there. Then it's easier to do correct yourself during the way. Thank you. Thank you for. You can say it looks much better than this one. At least that's a very bright candle there. As you can see, I didn't manage to get the whole hat in the picture. It's my mistake, not Jenoviya Art. So I'm just doing a quick layer with this lavender, and then I'm gonna cover that with amethyst, and then black grape, and pewter, and some black, like the same colors as for the candle. Okay, first I'm gonna see what the time is. 10 more. 10 more minutes. Amethyst, which is like violet in Prismacolor. That was the closest color. Oh, feel better, Michelle. I'm gonna leave a little bit of the lavender without any else there, and I might do it a little bit yellow as if this light is giving some light on the hat. Thank you. So, in 10 minutes, our dear Sammy will start to stream Color and Chat with Sammy. Part of this colorathon. You can see the schedule if you go to the description of this video. And There is also links to the special event pictures like this Jenoviya Art picture, and there are a lot of different illustrators who have done specific pictures for this event. I'm kind of just covering all of the lavender as I'm gonna quite dark on this hat, but I hope it will do something when it's underneath there to build up the depth and the color. Okay, one more layer of this, the amethyst. As you can see here, I just sketched it in. As I didn't have the energy to do it, complete it, when it was just a sketch. We have this spider song in Swedish, and I think it's original in English. Do you have it too? Something about spider. In Swedish, it's no. Sorry, I. Sorry, it was another song. I was thinking about Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, but that is not about spiders. We have this itsy bitsy spider. I thought it was itsy bitsy spider there. Eensy weensy spider, maybe it's that one. Hello, Sammy! Soon it's your time. You know I have pizza delivery service for my family after my stream, but I hope I can sneak in later. I want to see you color that Grazia Salvo picture. And maybe I can color on this while I'm watching and listening. So you can see it's much clearer, much more purple than the candle, and that's because I haven't started to put in the grays and the black. So I just have to look at the time. Okay, 5 more minutes. I will go in with the gray, and then I will leave you to Sammy's hands, in her competent hands. So now I'm gonna dirt it down, this purple. Yeah, wash the spider out. Yeah, exactly. Up right comes the sun. No, I don't know. That is the text in Swedish. But in Swedish then, not English. Imse vimse spindel, klättra upp för trån. Ner faller regnet, spola spindeln bort. Upp stiger solen, torka bort allt regn. Imse vimse spindel, klättra upp igen. I think it's the same as in English, but it's I can't the text in Swedish. Not in Swinglish and not in English. It's that song you sing when you are a kid with movements like how is it? Itsy bitsy spider clings up. Yeah, I don't know the text. Yeah, maybe we have that song in all languages. That is nice. We have those, and I guess Twinkle Twinkle Little Star is another one of those. I don't know why I always end up singing for you. It's not that you have asked for it, but apparently it comes to my mind a lot of songs when I'm streaming. Twinkle, twinkle, kleine Stern, wat ben je hoog en weer? Is that Dutch? I guess I don't mean my words. I guess I didn't say it right, but I mean the text you wrote. Is it Dutch? Okay, 2 more minutes. So you can get up and have maybe a cup of coffee, and I will leave you now. Thank you for being here. This was what we did. This was my sketch. I think it will look pretty cool in the end. Maybe the hat is too dark now, but maybe that is just because I haven't colored the girl. It looks very strange when it's just the hat. Have a wonderful streamathon together with all the others, and thank you so much for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Goodbye.